Ow. Oh, and I'm live. You're gonna have to grab that chair. Oh, look at everybody can see all the mess down there. Uh, Whatever. It'll help when you block it. Whatever. Anyways, guys, hi. How you doing? Um, I don't know. Nobody's in here right yet, but just if you're watching the stream, like on the replay, this is just a way of getting everybody caught up to speed on why we haven't been on and everything else. Well, we had a lot of going on, and then back in January, we found out that I had stage 4 cancer. And what? It has been a while. Is it that dusty? Yeah. Wow. Oh, it is dusty. Vicky, what are you doing to your microphone?
Nothing, apparently.
But anyways, we oh, thank you guys for the smiles. Yeah, so I found out that I have stage 4 cancer. Actually went in the hospital uh thinking that I only had pneumonia, and I ended up having pneumonia, and the pneumonia was caused from stage 4 cancer. So you don't need to put the headphones in when we're on a live. I don't know. You're it's like Pavlov's dog. I don't know. Just put them right over there in the corner. You don't even know who had Pavlov's dog. No, it's not. It's actually Pavlov was a behavioral specialist that he taught a dog to every time he rang a bell, he'd feed the dog, and then pretty soon he would ring the bell and there'd be no food. The dog would start drooling. Love you. So just an analogy. Anyway, so a couple of things happened. I have to been starting chemo, but another thing that happened was that the chemo that I'm doing is experimental, and Weezer's in the house. Hey, we missed you too, buddy. And I know you guys care. That's why I need to come on and do a live and explain to everybody. So I got signed up on this clinical trial on a new drug. So that's the good news, is because they pay for most of my cancer drugs right now. I'm still trying to get my Medicaid approved and everything else. So we go for my first dosage of it's a blind thing, so it's either the experimental drug or something else. Well, I went through that, and that was really good. And they gave me some pills to take for nausea, which I wasn't getting, but they said go ahead and take them anyways. And one of them was Olazapine, and I had a very bad reaction to that, to the point where I fell getting out of bed with my feet all tangled up in the covers. My feet were sticking straight up in the air, still in bed, and I was laying on the floor face down. So I ended up breaking 2 vertebrae in my lower back, and I'm still, as you can see right now, in a back brace. Oh, all right, but I'm doing better. Um, and then while I was in there, they said, "Well, okay, we've been taking some X-rays of you, and one of them we noticed that you have uh, was 4 abscessed teeth." I was like, "Okay, great." And they need to be pulled because it'll be fighting your chemo on helping your body. So now I look like a broken picket fence. I I yelled, and then the back. I mean, the good news is when my Medicaid's approved, I can get a new grill. Maybe go from one of them Hollywood ones. Now, now let's go into what happened this last week. So we're in my second phase of treatment this last week. I've already passed the one, I already broke my back, came back, we did treatment. Okay, Monday, they brought in the blind test. It's the designer drug or whatever. And so they hook it up, and Vicky went and got me some food because I was starving. I haven't had nausea or anything. Matter of fact, I haven't smoked cigarettes since January 25th or drank. And you guys know me. Usually I got a beer or something going. I have not had a beer in almost 30 days. No, 90 days. No, longer than that. What month is it? It's March. Yeah, end of January, so all of February and into March. It's been a while. That's why I don't know. Apparently, I'm not good at time. Why do you think that's so funny? So Monday we're doing this, and they put it in. I'm eating, and I got all the way through my hamburger, and the next thing you know, I wasn't feeling well, and I didn't know what was going on, and I couldn't start. At first, I started feeling flush, and then I couldn't breathe, and then I really couldn't breathe, and I couldn't breathe to the point where I was gasping for air. I tore off my what is this? My brace, my back brace. Freaked out, and she went and got the nurses, said, "He can't breathe." And I've seen 11 more terrified faces in my life as those doors flew open and there was people rushing in. So apparently what was happening is I was going into anaphylactic shock, and they had mere minutes to keep me from going, uh, well, pretty much dying. So that was fun. I would recommend everybody try it at least once. Just kidding. Um, so they hit me with an EpiPen, they hit me with Benadryl, they hit me with all sorts of other stuff, had stuff in my face, breathe in this, breathe in that, and, they got me back. Then they shipped me over to the hospital for observation. That was Monday night. About 3.5 hours after that, I was fine, and they were like, "Well, we'd like to keep you overnight and observe you." I no, I feel great. I want to go home. I'm not. I've spent more time in hospitals in the last 2 months than I have in my entire life, and I'm just tired of it. So I told them, well, they said, well, if you leave, you have to sign an AMA, which is uh, like something medical advice against medical advice.
Leaving against medical
Yeah.
advice.
And so I said, I don't care, give it to me. And I was great for the rest of the evening. Then yesterday I went in for my regular chemo without the experimental. And today I did my follow-up. So I'm doing good. Um, we we're sorry that all the videos, we're gonna be putting a video out tonight. That's just one for us that we like. Now, if you're a Trump supporter or you like good AI or you like good rock and roll, you'll like this video. If you don't, hey, Susan May, love you, honey. 7 hats, huge, proud of you. And and tough too. God wants you to still be alive. So you know what? And it's really funny because they're saying okay. Oh, and that's okay. The good news, guys. Let me spread the good news. So because I went into anaphylactic shock, right? They sat there and had to do a CT scan on me. And now, mind you, they've been doing CT scans. That's how they found the tumor that's here in my lung. And they found out that just with one treatment, my tumor had shrank significantly. So that was the good news. So apparently something's working. Now, what does this mean with the channel going forward? Um, I have like I have a week in between treatment phases where they want it to work its thing. So I think during that week we're going to start doing more videos and we'll have more videos out. We're in this time that we've taken off, we have literally seen a lot of videos pop up of artists that we've been waiting for them to do new videos. So we've been waiting to get some more material to work with, and it's kind of hard, not to get frustrated, because you really like you want that Angelina, video. You want that brand new, Love Bites video. You want this, a new Odekin. You want this and that. So yeah, be looking for those. We're gonna do one tonight that's called FAFO, FAFO, or fuck around and find out. So I don't know if you've seen this video. If not, check it out. It is what's going on here?
I don't know.
Is that from that powdered donut? It kind of looks like it.
Probably.
Okay, now guys, one other thing that's happened. Ever since I quit smoking, I can't stop eating. I've gained what have I gained? Almost 10 pounds?
No.
5?
More like 4.
4?
Yeah.
Feels like 10.
I hate you.
I know, whatever. I eat big bowls of ice cream, and this one's just like, I hate you. I hate you. I hate you.
I can't do that. I
You
stay
know,
away from it.
I'm sorry. Yeah. So yeah, I've just been eating nonstop, which is really good because apparently, I'm going to be one of those guys who gets cancer treatment that doesn't. I always, ever since I've seen programs and TV shows and stuff like that, where when they got cancer, all they were doing is throwing up in the toilet and stuff like that,
Yeah.
and it's shaking and laying in bed and doing this. And I haven't had any of that, and it's really weird.
Thank you,
I love that
Weezer.
you guys are chiming in. I love you guys. Weezer, thanks for popping in. Susan, I love you. But yeah, that's pretty awesome news. And Susan, I probably owe you a phone call over Messenger at some point. It's funny, they go, "Well, there could be a possibility that you're gonna lose your hair," and I'm like, "Where? Where? I've been losing hair for a while now. Pretty sure I'm pretty sure Rogan can get it back." So, anyway, um, let's okay, I've been doing all the talking, let's have Vicky do some talking. How'd you feel on Monday?
Oh, money scared the crap out of me. I never seen so many people come out of nowhere and take care of this guy. And being a child of a mother who was a nurse and my dad was
Uh,
a physical therapist. When you see a situation like that happening, you get the out of the way. And well, it was bad. I was starting to about come almost
Unglued.
unglued, and these people are trained to deal with us when this happens, and she just had one nurse that just swept me away and got me calmed down so I wasn't a bawling mess. And then we had to follow the ambulance all the way to another hospital because I was so, kind of disoriented to where it was to where we were at the
Yeah.
time. But
Well, I mean,
this
you
stubborn guy, man, he just wanted to go home. I want to go home. I
wanna
want to
go
go
home.
home. I want to go
Well,
home.
it was really funny because, when you were following the ambulance and stuff, I could see you through the windows, and I was waving at you, you weren't paying attention.
I couldn't see you.
I know,
It was a
and
glare.
what's funny is that, I go, the the paramedic was going, "Boy," she goes, "Is that your wife?" I go, "Yeah." She goes, "She's following pretty close to the ambulance." They go, "She does not wanna lose this ambulance, trust me."
I was a car pace away.
Yeah, I know, but she was like, okay." So, anyways, yeah, it's been a fun week.
No, it hasn't.
The fact that I'm a couple of teeth lighter now, which kinda sucks. Not that I was ever really impressed with my smile or anything else, I just didn't wanna
He
be on that.
misses chewing.
Bear Kitty! I just caught up on 2 times speed, so sorry to hear about this. No, that's cool, that's why I am live. I needed to explain to 8,400 people that have put their trust into watching our videos of why we haven't been able to put out any videos. I'm getting at a point where, we've got a routine in. I had to step away from my job, but the good thing about my job is I work for a cool place, so they are still paying me 60% of my salary, um, while, while I'm, doing treatment, but it looks like okay, I started out with lung cancer, and I have a tumor in my lung, but it metastated, so that means it's moved everywhere. Oh, Weezer's saying, "Vicky, he's lucky to have you as much as you are for him. That's love." Yeah, well, it's 20 years of being with somebody who can put up with your shit. Anyways, so what happened is with stage 4, everybody think they don't really see stage 4 to me, I was like, "Okay, so you're just gonna tell me I go home and wait to die?" And they're like, "No, no, no, you're not, you're very far from that." I'm like, "Okay, cool. What's going on?" They go, "Well, what we've seen by all the scans that we've done is that it started in your lungs. It's spread a little to your liver. We have some spots on there, and it's spread to your spine and a little bits in your brain. Small lesions, right now, they're manageable small lesions that well, okay, so that's when the discussion came about trying a new clinical drug that literally has saved me financially because they're literally paying for my now, if you're not familiar with how much cancer drugs cost, each each sets of treatment can total anywhere between ten to $16,000. And that's what we're dealing with right now. The clinical trial, is covering those, drugs. And I'm still waiting for Medicaid to cover the rest. The hospital visits, everything else. So we're trying to get that. Hopefully that gets resolved. We got there was a cancer foundation that's helping us pay our electricity and our gas, which is good. Um, we're not totally dead broke, but I mean, we're definitely a month away from being that if nothing goes right, which that's why I'm so thankful that, my company's going to pay me 60% of my salary for 12 weeks. And then, but between that time and then, I'm also probably going to have to go on to SSI. But with SSI, I can work part time and still have my SSI to supplement it. And it's just reduced. So I mean, this is what we're working at, guys. Again, I am so sorry that we haven't been able to put a lot of information out there. As you can see, it's been a lot of stuff. It's weird. You go in the hospital thinking you have pneumonia, walking pneumonia, and then they come at you with you have stage 4 cancer, and that's what's caused the pneumonia. So, but I don't know if you heard Bear Kitty, but they took CT scans earlier and showed my mass in my lung. And then this week, when I had the anaphylactic shock, they took another CT scan. And after one treatment, my tumor was shrinking very noticeably. It wasn't just like, oh, a little bit. They're like, that thing shrank a lot. So we're hoping that that's really good news. The main thing I'm really worried about, I'm not really worried about body parts like lungs, liver. The main thing because a lot of that stuff can be worked, cut into, and everything else. I'm worried about the stuff that's going. I have 4 lesions in my brain that are maybe like this big. They're about this big, okay? But they got me worried, and the drug that I'm taking and everything else should shrink those guys, and if it doesn't enough, then I have to go through radiology, and radiology has gotten a lot better, with their techniques and everything. So, um, your hippocampus is what holds your memories. And they have a way of shielding that and only bombarding like the whole brain, but the hippocampus, right? Straight. He explained it to me this. And even though my stage 4 is not curable, it is what they call manageable. Okay. And this is the way my radiologist explained it to me. He says, imagine cancer is a can. And what we do is we kick that can down the road. Okay. And we get you better and everything else. And then when we get back to that thing where like if it starts to pop up or whatever, we don't know what's going to happen between now and when we get back to that can because there could be other advancements. All right. But if we've already kicked that can once, there's more than enough facts here that we can kick it again. And we'll just keep kicking that can until we can either A, get you cured, or we just prolong your life and we manage this stuff. And I thought that was probably one of the best analogies about cancer I could ever get. And then the radiologist asked if he could lead us in a bout of prayer, which made this woman very happy, and I was kind of happy too. So, um, we didn't expect a lot of people to show up for this live, and I'm glad the ones that have, and I appreciate you guys, and I love you. Um, but we also wanted it to be in our latest things coming out, so people would know what was going on. But we are going to be putting out some new videos coming out. I'm going to be going through YouTube and picking out some of the artists that we've seen, and I think I might have a couple of new artists in mind. And we'll see what we can do. Y'all can put up with my broken picket fence smile and this woman's undying devotion to it. Well, then hell, what the hell? We'll try something. um, if you guys, I if you guys wanna help donate, the best thing I can say is that we do have, within if you go to the page, there is a, PayPal thing. If you look under where it says different links, there is one for, PayPal, and, we don't go through GoFundMe, for any of that because GoFundMe is a ripoff. They charge you, 20 to 25% of whatever you get donated. They turn around and take 25% of that and then hand you the rest of the money. Yeah, that's really helping somebody out. With the PayPal thing, we get 100% of the money, and you get our undying love and devotion and a shout out, if when we go live and everything else. So, I don't know if we're gonna be making live a routine. I know we could just call it a new show called Live Until I'm Dead. Yes, I have morbid humor, whatever. Anyways, alright, anything else you wanna throw in there, babe? Yeah. It's been weird not smoking. Things smell different. I smell different. She likes it. Let me tell you something real quick, and I'll, probably leave you to this. When you sit there and ask God for something, you gotta be really careful about that. Because I was so tired of my job and everything else, and I was tired of constantly, like, being winded and everything else, and, I just looked at him and said, "I'm sick and tired of working, God." And, well, God said, "Cool, okay, you don't have to work anymore. You got cancer." Whoa, 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 wait, wait, wait. Don't I get a decision in this? Nope, that's what we're doing. Yeah, you're gonna feel like you have pneumonia, but you're gonna have pneumonia caused by cancer. And I'm like, okay, great, thanks. Okay. So, um, I'm gonna leave it on for a couple minutes right now, if and I'll look at chat. If you guys hold on, where's was it control? There we go. There you can read it. There's better. I there's only two of you here, so if anybody wants to ask any questions of anything I haven't covered or say anything, and then we're probably gonna wind it down, at 30 minutes. I think 30 minutes is enough. Send me the PayPal link. Honey, you already have it. I will s you know what? I'll just send you a request for money. How's that through PayPal? Because 'Cause you're already still on my PayPal list. Here, hold on a minute. Yeah, you're so funny. It's like, "Girl, we you sent me PayPal before. You should already have it." Hold on, man.
I don't know how to do any of that stuff.
Yeah, well, things happen. Come on.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Really? It's not you, it's us, whatever. Alright, log in. I don't want that. Why do you keep doing that to me? Please? Do no, I want this out of there. Here, let me, bounce this. Keep talking. Ignore the man on the keyboard. Keep talking, babe.
Yeah, yeah.
Keep talking.
I haven't been much
T
of a talker.
Well, tell him how much of a gummy you ate.
Got me 2 days ago. No, 3 days ago. And I didn't move all night. No pain, solid sleep. It was wonderful.
No, I don't wanna send again. Oh, no, 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 no. No, request. Here it is. Oh, well, no, I don't wanna do that. Okay, hold on. You know what? Okay, hold on. Yeah, that's the one on the page. Yeah, and like I said, it all comes straight to us. It doesn't get taxed and everything else. All right. No, yeah, send me the PayPal. Oh, perfect. Haha, I didn't think. Yeah, you got it. And that goes straight to AJ Williams, which is cool. And and every bit helps out. I have so many bills. Like I've had two, I've had two ambulance rides. Each one was $1,200. One of them was here from my house, 3 blocks to the hospital that way for $1,200. The other one I haven't even got a bill on yet, and that one's probably gonna be a lot more because it's a lot further, but I think that the
NHO should cover that.
well, no, they don't cover the clinical trial
Yeah,
covers it.
yeah. We don't have to. We don't
So
have to
we're
worry
I'm
about
we're
that.
hoping we're not getting that bill, but just a 3 block ride to the hospital, which is 3 blocks from me. Dollars. Yeah, we're still waiting on Medicaid. They still hadn't approved it. And I'm not worried about that on that aspect. But I mean, there's just been other stuff going on, like the medications and everything else. And until Medicaid kicks in, I still got to pay for all that stuff out of my pocket, or I don't get it. So and they give me. Oh, where's my inhalers? I take because I have COPD now. There's this Brextree inhaler that I'm supposed to have. And go get the inhaler real quick. It's on the table, in the living room. Anyways, it's just like a regular inhaler, right? And they want $1,000 for it. $1,000. And even if my pharmacist tried to get me a one on a discount program that he had, and that was still $650. My share of the rent here is $450. This one inhaler is literally the cost of more than my rent. Oh, thank you, Susan. I appreciate you, honey. How's everything? I hope everything's going well with you guys. I'm sorry I haven't been able to catch up with everybody. Everybody's been hitting me up left and right ever since they found out about my cancer. So that kind of sucks. But I do appreciate you and thank you, hon. Now I miss Bear Kitty's sarcasm. Always miss that stuff. What are you doing? Are you falling in the hallway? Oh, I just wanted one. Anyways, so this little thing, this registry made by AstraZeneca, which is ironic because the clinical trial I am doing is for AstraZeneca. Anyways, this inhaler, $1,000. So I told my pulmonary guy, hey, dude, I can't do this. I can't get $1,000, even $650 with it. I can't do it. And so they hemmed haw around about, well, your medical should cover it. I don't have any medical right now. I can't shell out 1,000 or $650 for this. So they send me paperwork, and apparently, which I that is so ridiculous. $1,000, that is criminal. But apparently, AstraZeneca has a form that you can fill out, and then they give them to you for free, and they use it as a tax write off. And now we know why it's $1,000 because now they get to write $1,000 off. It only costs them, and I looked it up, and it only costs them to make this is literally no more than $10. $10. And they charge me 100 times more than that. I'm hoping that RFK Jr. does something about this. I do. Anyways, honey, thank you very much, Susan. We appreciate you, and I'll get on the phone with you coming up. Um, but yeah, hold on a minute. Do inbox. I hate that it goes to yours. Yeah. So I mean, it's
Thank you, Susan.
Thank you, Susan. Oh my God. I know you guys aren't made of money, but thank you very much. You're a sweetheart. Gonna have to get on the phone and tease you a little bit too. Yeah. Um, oh God, we're at 30 minutes. Again, I don't know if you guys are Trump fans, you'll love the next video that we got coming up tonight. We're gonna go do that, put it in the can and upload it. It's something that we found that we like. This is not a reaction video, it's more of a we were share it with you video. It's called FAFO. Fuck around and find out. It is done with AI and it has Trump in it. It has Elon Musk. It has JD Vance. It has a sick Uncle Sam playing bass. And the song's really good. I liked it. I want to share it with my fans. If I lose fans, I do. If I don't, okay. But besides that, we love you guys. We love the fact that you guys have still hung out. We're at 8,500 subscribers, which is phenomenal considering we haven't done anything. I mean, we've been dealing with such real life stuff that we turned around and we're like, "Oh my god, we have that many people?" And we love it. So, and again, if you guys have a problem with doing PayPal, you can always any one of the videos where you'll see a monetized button on it, you're allowed to donate. So, every little bit. We're like at $82. We have with YouTube to get paid out is $100, and they've had us at $82 for what 2.5 months now. 2.5 months now, but they're saying our videos are the ones that are monetized. I've gotten all these views, but we're still at $82. I don't know. Maybe the algorithm doesn't know how to do math. I don't know. Okay, wheezy right now. Well, okay. With that being said, we are probably gonna pop off. What is that? Well, when was that? That was Taco Tuesday, wasn't it? No, I don't know. Well, yeah, we're only live. It's cool. I know. What's your point? You could always just stick your nose in here and ask them if it smells good to them. I guess I don't know.
Is this taco meat good? It should be good, right? When did we have tacos?
I don't know. I thought when did we have tacos? Because
If it's questionable, just toss it.
just toss it, dude.
That's a horrible way to die. Trust me.
Yeah,
Same.
it does math in YouTube's favor, of course.
Just make yourself a box.
A box of what?
Okay.
There's Bear Kitty. That's the Bear Kitty I'm looking for. Just put a lot of hot sauce on it. It'll be fine. That's what Bear Kitty said. Just put a lot of hot sauce on it. It'll be fine. We only got 3 people in here, but yeah, it's pretty cool.
It's better than mine.
Yeah. Well, at one point we had 5 people, but we only had about 3 people talking. But I mean, it's still good because I want people to see the live message whenever they have time to know what's going on and why we haven't been out and about. And since we haven't put a live out since last year when we quit, I guess that's a good thing. I don't know. You know what I really want right now? What do you think I want? Yeah, I want chocolate ice cream.
Soft.
Soft chocolate. I love soft serve ice cream. I hate it when it's like I hate when you take and you literally you break a spoon to scrape it out of the damn thing. Come on, that's not pleasurable. No, who wants to put that hard stuff in your mouth? Okay, I'm not saying that. That was wrong. Anyways, so just put a lot of hot sauce on it. It'll be fine. That's fine. Why didn't you just have a pot pie? Okay, I'm gonna limit guys to only half a gummy. Yes, because this one's gone cuckoo, and you're forgetting that we have. And those are way bigger than that.
Are they?
Yeah, go look at the banquet ones. People are tuning in, going, "Are they just talking about food? What's wrong with them?" Yeah, just hanging out. I mean, that's what we do. I mean, we can't play music in the background to entertain you guys, so we have to continuously talk. I mean, last time we played music in the background, they violated us because we didn't have copyrights for them songs. We're like, "Oh, we're sorry, Mister." Yeah. But yeah, you are right, Bear Kitty. It does math in YouTube's favor big time. But it's some wild stuff. Oh, oh Lord. Ugh. I've had dude, I just had a cup of coffee not even an hour ago.
For
20 years.
It said, oh, it's high.
No, no, how high are you? It's not hi, how are you? It's how high are you? This word salad you're doing needs to be everything needs to be put in the right order.
It says microwave and open cart high.
Oh my.
I would do
Sir.
5. Come here. Give me that.
Nothing already programmed on high. How
You
is
hit.
that?
Oh, you just hit number 5.
Am I high?
Oh, I already know you're high.
Well,
Hi, y'all. This is James.
James.
What's
Hey,
up,
what's
James?
up?
hi James.
Well, James been following me up. What's that?
No, it just says
Tear out
open
that
this
completely.
bitch.
Yeah. Okay. But let me read through it. Hi. Da 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 da. Da. That stand for 5 minutes. Na. I would. Yeah. Go ahead and up it up. Throw it in there for 5 minutes. You'd be good.
I don't know. I'm not touching that.
I quit smoking January 25th. Drinking January 25th. But I am going to have a beer for St. Patty's Day. I don't care. But anyways, a well is a deep subject. Yeah, it's a wet tunnel sideways too. Whatever, buddy. Yeah. So we just been going over. I think James, you follow me on Facebook. You should know most of everything that's going on. But I was just trying to put a video out there to update everybody. The box just keeps all that stuff in it. I don't know, but it says don't. What? What? Why are you holding your head? Anyways, we're putting a video out to just bring everybody that don't know us and that are fans of there, they be able to watch and know what's going on. So I mean, that's basically what this video was for, and maybe catching up with some great friends. You know, Susan's popped in, Bear Kitty's here. Who am I missing? Who am I missing? Weezer's in the house, and Sab love Weezer. I love his name, Weezer. Love it, love it. It was huge. It was huge. My back's doing not bad. They told me 6 to 8 weeks for it to heal, and then make me do this walker and bullshit. I'm walking around with this great. Okay, let me model it for you.
Yeah, stupid mic's in the way. Oh wait, don't be wiggling your ass too much.
Anyways, I'm doing pretty good. I fractured the 4th and 5th or something like that. 5th and 6th, something like that. I don't know. Vertebrae in my back. So, but they had fractured, and they found out the reason why they fractured so easily is because I've got cancer in my spine. Yay! And you know, I got cancer here and I got cancer there. Cancer here and a cancer there. Well, you know, sometimes you just gotta laugh about it. Yeah, but back's doing better. They want me to use the walker. I use it whenever, but I've been trying to rely on not using it because I really
It's a pain in the ass.
oh yeah, it is a pain in the ass. What? 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 Anyways, um, yeah, it's just been fun. I mean, cancer for 15 years. Well,
Wow.
cool. If I can get another 15 years, that'd be nice. Like if you guys didn't follow me on Facebook, which I've always put my Facebook out there that anybody can follow me. When I was first diagnosed with it, I made a commitment that I wasn't going to treat it as a death sentence, and that I was going to attack this full force, and I have. And trust me, I've had my sets of setbacks. you know,
Brutal.
brutal
setbacks.
setbacks, like breaking my back, like going into anaphylactic shock. Yeah, getting my teeth pulled. Yay. Looking like a picket fence. Broken. But
I still love you.
Tina's in the house. Hi, Tina.
Hey, Tina.
How's your new job
Hi,
going? Hope
Tina.
you're doing well. And yes, you were right.
About
She said that there was probably something worse than she knew. She knew.
I have a nurse in my life and a sister that works in a doctor's office, and they both told me he probably broke his back, and I'm just like, no way. 3 hours later, yep,
Yeah.
fractured in
So
two
you're loving your new job,
places.
Tina? Right on. Yeah, it's okay, honey. I haven't been able to see you since everything's happened. But yeah, went in thinking I had, walking pneumonia, and they said, yeah, you have walking pneumonia because you have stage 4 cancer. Look, right on. Cool. So they ran me through a whole bunch of tests, Tina. Like this whole video, if you can go back and I explained the whole process. But they said that I had I have a tumor here in my chest. I have some spots on my liver. I have some spots on my rib cage, so it's on the outside of my bones. I have some on my spine, and I have a couple of lesions in my brain. Those are the ones I'm worried the most about. But after they did all their tests on me and everything else, they said that I qualified for a brand new drug to where the clinical study, if I volunteered for it, that they would pay for a lot of my medication, my cancer treatment medication, which each session ranges anywhere from $10,000 to $16,000. So I signed up for that, and I went through my first session. Okay, so I go through my first session, and they give me all 3 drugs, the 2 regular cancer drugs that they do for chemotherapy, and the experimental drug, but I don't know if it was full strength, half strength, or what it was, but I took all 3 of those really great, and then they gave me a nausea pill and a sleeping type pill. Well, the sleeping type pill was olazapine, and it is a psychotropic or an antipsychotropic, whatever. It did not agree with me, and it made it to where I kind of fell out of bed in a daze, and my feet were still in bed, pointing straight up to the ceiling, and I was face down on the carpet. And Vicky was trying to get me to, recognize who she was. So yeah, so we don't Arthur doesn't get that drug anymore. So they had to postpone that part of my treatment. So I only had the one treatment. So we go the week because you got to wait a week and then you go for your second set. So we were on the second set. That was on Monday. On Monday, they started everything going on the treatment. They started off with, it's a blind thing. So is this the experimental drug or whatever it was, they were doing it at a higher rate than they were doing the last one. And I was feeling good. They had me hooked up for about 5 minutes when Vicky got back. She'd brought some Culvers because I all this treatment, they say you get nausea and stuff like that. I've just been eating like a pig. Okay. Let's just get that one straight for the record. So I got done with my burger I was down to the last bite, and all of a sudden my face went flush, and I couldn't breathe,
The
and
reddest I've ever
and it was
seen a
coming
human
on
being
faster
turn.
and faster and faster, and then I stripped off my back brace that I have, Tina. I'm breaking my back, and I stripped that off, and I still couldn't breathe, and then um, what? Stupid. Shut up. Anyways, so anyways, while I was flip side of that, while I was in there on my back in the hospital, they found out I had 4 abscessed teeth, so they pulled all those. So I've lost more teeth. Yay. Anyways, so I went into anaphylactic shock, and I told Vicky I couldn't breathe, and then I couldn't even say I couldn't breathe, and she opened up the door,
There's only one nurse sitting at this huge station, and I'm all, my husband can't breathe. She jumped off that
hit the
stool.
bell.
Other people heard me say it, and there was like 10 people in that room within
Oh,
seconds.
Susan, we love you too. I'll try to give you a call this weekend because I have so many treatments until Friday. So I'll give you a call over the weekend and we'll sit and chat. Thank you again. We appreciate you, honey.
Thank you.
We love you. You know. And yeah, so I had 11 of the most panicked faces in front of me, and a doctor going, "Okay, I need you to breathe in this thing. Don't worry about it. We're gonna get you to breathe." And all I kept going is, right, and I couldn't breathe. It was some of the worst feelings ever.
He was so red in the face. I'd never seen a human being face.
And my eyes were red.
that
Everything, my eyes were constricted. They said they were really trying to get me to the point. They hit me with an EpiPen, Benadryl, oxygen, a steroids nebulizer to open the bronchial airways and everything else all at once. And it was, and I hate needles, but I didn't even flinch when they hit me with the EpiPen. That's how distracted of not being able to breathe that I was. And the doc who didn't even know me, and I saw him yesterday when I came back in for my treatment because they said we're not going to postpone this. I'll do the other 2 treatments. You guys figure out what's going on that, but we're going. And like I said, when they had they finally okay, so the doc sat there and he goes, "Okay, I've given you an EpiPen," and I pulled the mask away and said, "Hey, doc, I didn't get you anything." And the nurse behind him said, "Yep, he's back." And I put this back on, and he's all right. I want you to just keep breathing. You're gonna be fine. I want you to know you'll be fine, okay? And so when I went in for my treatments yesterday, because I spent about 3 or 4 hours at the hospital, and they were checking me out, and then I went home. And so I went back for the other 2 treatments that I was supposed to have on that day to have them yesterday, and I had them grab that doc, and I gave that doc the biggest hug. He's a little guy too, but I gave him the biggest hug, and then the wife smothered him with a hug. So that's been my week so far. And then then we went for the Etoposide, um, which is the follow-up drugs. I got to do that. Did that today. Do that tomorrow, and then I get a shot of this stuff that's supposed to help my white blood cells like really go gung ho. Oh, but that's okay. Tina didn't get to hear this. This is the good news on this. Tina's still here. Are you still here, Tina? I don't know. If she is or not. Anyways, what they did is that because I've had so many CT scans and it's all from the same hospital group. There she is. That the tumor that's in my chest, even after just the one um treatment, has shrank significantly. So they were very, very happy and impressed with that. That doesn't usually happen until like maybe after the second or third, and it's already happened after one. Yeah. So, like I said, the only thing I'm worried about is the shit in my brain. They can cut pieces off a lung and they'll still work. They can cut pieces off a liver, it can still work. They can give me bone grafts. That's okay, but they can't replace a brain. So that's the only thing I'm worried about. It's I got 4 lesions in the brain that were about, like I said, they're about the size of a pea, but they're in there. The drugs that I'm taking can help that out, and if it's not helping enough, then they're going to send me over to a radiologist, which I've already met and consulted with, and his name is Dr. Yi. He is the sweetest guy on the planet. He explained cancer to me in a certain way. I have stage 4 cancer, which means that it's not totally curable, but it is manageable. It's not a death sentence, but it is something that we have to work hard towards. So that's great. But what his best analogy of is, imagine this. What we're doing right now is we're going to kick this can called cancer down the road as far as we can. And then we're going to get up there. And if it comes popping back up again, who knows? We might have better treatments. We might have something that might cure it at this time. But if we don't, we know what we have that we can kick that again down the road. Okay. So I'm in for pretty much a lifetime of, just constantly being worried about this unless they say, here, take this and you're done, you know? But yeah, I was only going to be on for 30 minutes and now we're almost on for an hour. Um, yeah, it's been, it's really weird. My daughter came up from, Plato, having my kid who thinks of his dad as one of the strongest people he's ever met, have cancer. It kind of crushed him a little bit, but he's dealing with it a lot better now. And, it's not been fun. I'll tell you that. It's not been fun. But again, um, I've never I from day one, I have treated it and said that I will not treat this as a death sentence, that I will fight this tooth and nail. Oh, I'm doing good. Um, I harass my nurses. Both, just I make jokes and I have them constantly laughing.
And sometimes I look at them like, I'm sorry.
Or you can kick him if you want. This, I think you said that several times. You can kick him. I'll look the other way.
Oh, these girls, you can tell they've been putting up with dirty old men forever. Not that you were being like that.
Well,
but
I'm not crass or
no,
anything.
but you know how it gets. And these girls all have the comeback. So this has been kind of a jocularity fun bunch of
Yeah, but I mean,
smart people.
it's like I don't dwell on it. I mean, right now, my Medicaid's on the verge of being approved. Hopefully, we have Heartland Cancer Foundation has put out money to pay for our electricity and our gas to the tune of they put enough. It's about $500, which will cover about almost 4 months of our bills for both of those. Yeah, because it's not our gas and electric is not really high here, so that's good. The clinical trial's been paying for most of the chemo stuff and all that. And then once Medicaid kicks in and everything else, you know, the good thing, Tina, about Telesis is that they put me on life defining leave and they're paying me 60% of my normal pay uh, while I'm out. And they're going to do that for 12 weeks. And then after that, I can make an assessment on either, my doctor will say, yeah, you can go back to work. Or if I can't go back to work, before that, I'll probably, well, actually, I think in the next couple of weeks, I'm going to be applying for SSI because I can still work part-time and have SSI to help supplement it because I am going through chemo and cancer and everything, and that's one of the ones where they give it to you. And that way I would only have to work part-time. But believe it or not, yeah, they really miss me there at Laszlo's. So yeah, you're not gonna believe this. Guess who's been doing kettles? Nate and Sarah. So yeah. Yeah, I know you don't miss it. But this is really weird because that day, remember that day, that Sunday? Where you went there. Were you there Sunday? No, you weren't there Sunday. That Sunday, my last Sunday at work, I couldn't breathe. Oh, Tim was there. And I couldn't breathe. And I was standing in the back storeroom and I couldn't breathe and everything else. And I just looked at him and said, you know what, Lord? I don't want to be working anymore. I've been working for 40 years. I don't want to work anymore. And then the next day, I just felt like shit. And I called in. I said, I'm going to the hospital. I need to figure out why I can't breathe. Well, walked in thinking I had, walking pneumonia, which I did. Oh, that sucks, James. Yeah, I know you love that, but yeah, look at me. I might not be able to go back to my job. So, and I'm sorry to hear about that. That is a hard decision to make. But yeah, I went in and I was in the hospital for what, 4 days
Yeah.
that time around, and they ran everything. I found out one thing, Tina and James, I can fall asleep in an MRI. The sound doesn't bother me. I fell asleep in the MRI, and they're like, "Were you asleep?" I'm like, "Yeah." And they go, "How could you sleep?" I go, "I just it sounds like I'm at a really shitty rave with a bad DJ. That's about it." And it's just that's it. Yeah, it doesn't bother me. Yeah, I mean that being put in the tube doesn't bother me as long as I know there's an opening at one end and an opening at the other, I'm good. But like if there was no opening in the back end of it, which there is in the ones that I've been in, then I'm fine. But I mean, I am claustrophobic. I don't like people touching my throat. I don't like people putting their hand over my mouth, stuff like that. And I also don't like being in tight little spaces. But that one really didn't bother me, you know? But yeah, I haven't had a cigarette since January 25th. Haven't drank a beer since January 26th. Yeah. So yeah, been interesting.
Yes, it is.
It's like everybody goes, you quit cold turkey on the cigarettes? And thank you. I said, yeah. They go, how? I go, it's easy when they give you an expiration date. Like you could quit doing this shit. Well, I actually quit myself because I was sick and tired of it. I was getting no enjoyment out of it anymore. Weezer's back. Hi. And and I don't know. And beer, it was getting too hard to recover in my state and my condition. I mean, don't get me wrong. For St. Patty's Day, I'm having me a beer. I don't care. It's St. Patrick's Day. I'm having me a beer, maybe a shot, and that's about it. And then I'll be back to not drinking again. But I literally calculated everything out on the beer, um, and the cigarettes, and I was spending 450 to almost $500 a month on beer and cigarettes alone, and my rent is 450. So yeah. So now I have a lot of money laying around. Yeah. Well, more than I had before because I don't have to stress about it, you know, like yeah, I know. Right on 18 years for you. I congratulations, bro. I'm proud of you. But yeah, it's I still get the waking up first thing in the morning, when you know, 6 years on the S? What's the S? Smoking. Okay, that's right. Okay, I know it was 18 years for drinking and stuff and doing drugs and 6 years on smoking. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. Right on. But I still go through that. Like my body is not having withdrawals from it. It's my brain. My brain's like, "Hey, you just woke up. You got a cup of coffee. You should have a cigarette." No. No, stupid. That's what got you in the first place. And that's what I have to keep telling myself. That's what's got me here in the first place. And then I'll be like, just get done eating dinner. And my brain will be like, hey, it's time for a cigarette. And I'll be, no, it's not. And that's the problems I'm having is just the mental shit because it was so ingrained as being a part of my routine for 42 years. Literally. That's how long I've been smoking. I've been smoking since I'm 12. Well, you do the math. I'm
You said
58,
14.
58, right? I'm 58. Started when I was 14. So Yeah, that's like 44 years of smoking. You know, that's a long time, and that's just one of those things that it gets ingrained in your brain, dude. It's like I was bored. I mean, yeah, I've been smoking a little bit of pot and stuff like that a lot lately. I don't know, but I don't hold it in as long, and I don't know, but I'm not doing it all the time. But I mean, the other thing is just I don't know, just dealing with the new kind of stable. I'm bored to death. I mean, not working. Trust me, I'm driving her crazy. I'll be up and walking around. She'll be like, "What's wrong, honey? Are you okay?" Yeah, the mental part screws with you, dude. You know, and it's just like quitting drinking and stuff or being in AA. It's like, oh, if I could just have one cigarette. No, I can't. Just like I can't have one beer. I'm going to do it anyways, but I'm going to have to really come down hard on myself on that. But with cigarettes, that's going to be the problem there. If I have a beer, probably going to want a cigarette. So that's why I'm going to probably, I don't know, bring a pipe load or something. I don't know. But yeah, it to me now it's not physical anymore. It's 100% mental. And it's just pain in the butt. It is. You know, I don't wish it on anybody. I don't wish anything I'm going through right now on anybody. I'm jiggling my foot and I'm shaking the entire fucking room. You know? Yeah. I know. Heard that. Heard that so many times. Anyways, James, sorry I haven't been able to call you. I have just been, as you can see, I've been in a lot of stuff going on. Matter of fact, we had a treatment today and everything else, and I just figured I told Vicky that hey, we need to hold on. Sorry. Yeah, I just had a cup of coffee not even 2 hours ago. How am I tired?
You had treatment today.
The steroids must be wearing off. I don't know. I told them they give me steroids and everything. They give me steroids and it hypes me up. And I told them if I come back here and you guys keep giving me steroids and I come in starting to talk like Arnold Schwarzenegger,
He says sorry
so-
too much. I keep telling him to stop saying
I'm
it.
old as hell. Shut up, Tina. You're not that much younger than me. Oh, funny. But anyways, I told him I'm like if I come in and be like I'm here for my cancer treatment, I will do have cancer treatment. Give me cancer treatment now. You're giving me way too many steroids. I don't understand it. Steroids don't even make me. I do not even pump up on these steroids. Are they bad? Are they bad steroids? I don't understand that. That's my best Arnold. Sorry. What?
I was always surprised to find out how many of those nurses don't watch TV or movies or nothing. I don't think they have time for that nonsense.
It's so funny. Like, hey, you remember that movie? That no, I've never
No,
seen that
no.
movie. And then some are so young where you mention an '80s movie, they're like, when was that movie made? It was 1984. Oh yeah, I probably wouldn't watch something like that. Get into the chopper. Get into the chopper.
Please don't encourage the behavior.
What? Onomatopoeia.
Your what hurts?
Uh, yeah. So besides that, what do we that was in the 1900s, Bear Kitty. Yeah. Mom, Dad, how was it living in the 1900s? What are you talking about? Like 1980. That's not the 1900s, right? Just because you're a millennial, does that mean? Well, I guess it was in the 1900s. What? I do miss jamming to the 80s at work, though, with you. Yeah, I miss that too. I actually miss working. I actually miss Laszlo's. Weird. But I would like to go and just work part time and get paid by the government and take it a little bit easy and try to get better. And hopefully, I mean, I did. Oh, Tina, I know I'm crazy, but I like the chaos. I just don't want 45 hours of it, 1901 to 2000 is called the 1900s right now, or the 2000s, or just, I don't know. But what was I gonna say? Bear Kitty does that to me all the time. He just detracts what I was gonna. What was I gonna say? Oh, yeah. 1900s. Oh well. I don't know. I don't like that. I guess it is the 1900s. To say that I was actually born in the 1900s. Oh, that's what I was gonna tell you. I love being the merch manager. The only thing I hate is the truck. Okay, got it. That's what I was gonna tell Tina. Guess what? Guess who? I type and his mind goes blank. Shut up, damn it. Okay, Tina. Before I forget, damn you, Bear Kitty. Guess what? We are gonna go see on the 25th. Jeff Tate. We got our tickets, so we'll be going to that. Matter of fact, in that, where's? Oh, I gotta look at my trail things. And it's funny because I think it's in between. Yeah. 25th is here. Oh, doesn't matter. Are you gonna see Liliac? Where's Liliac playing at? But yeah, we got our tickets. Is Liliac? Are they going to be in Omaha, or is that one where you were talking about all the way in Chicago? The Grove? What? The Royal Grove? Shut up! No way. And that's in May. Well, I hope I live long enough for that one. I'll definitely go see that one. Now, do they still have the same? Yeah, but they got their own. They got their own music. They're actually really good. Bear Kitty. But do they still have the same lead singer? Because I haven't seen her advertised very much lately. I know that the drummer had her baby, right? And they're going to be with Fozzy? Shut up. That means Chris Jericho's going to be there? That's funny. Remember Chris Jericho, right? He's got a band called Fozzy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty good. Fozzy is a cover band. Okay, Bear Kitty, stop picking on cover bands. Cover bands aren't bad. And Nocturnal Affair. And Bear Kitty's all Nocturnal Affair is just an affairs. Man. The wrestler? Yes, Chris Jericho, the wrestler, has a band called Fozzy. Nocturnal Affair. Okay, I'll check that out. Awesome. Wow, I was only going to do a 30-minute broadcast. I'm at an hour now. Wow. You know what I really want right now? Yeah. Yep. I want some ice cream. We scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. She hates me. I can eat huge bowls of ice cream and oh, really? You're from Vegas? And you saw him with Fozzy last time they were here? Okay, that's cool. Are you okay? So we've gotten Vicky on a good day. She found a line of gummies that really help her out. So yeah. Oh yeah, he's still playing music. I don't think he's wrestling anymore. I think he's just retired and playing music. Yeah, I don't think Chris Jericho's doing wrestling anymore. I think he shows up every now and then, as alumni for stupid shit. But I don't think he's actively wrestling anymore. I don't I don't think so. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, he doesn't wrestle anymore. Well, and that's good. Look at my mess in the background. Oh my god. It's welcome to my hell, people. There's the dog bed back there. There's the dog bed, and that's where my wife likes to throw. My wife she loves to throw stuff on on flat surfaces. If if there's something that's got a clean flat surface, she's got to put something on it. So it's worth. And then stuff that needs to go back down the storage, and all my goodies in the background, and yay. He shows up now and then, and the fans are like, "Who's that?" I don't think so. Luna is the lead singer, if I remember correctly. Okay. Okay, I just tried. Okay, so but she is home? She's back home, but they found out, so that coulda happened to anybody. Okay, so what she's gonna probably be doing is they're probably gonna put her on Opuseta or, that one bone thing, and she's probably gonna need, uh, extra vitamin D. That's what I'm taking. That's what they're literally having me take, 5,000, UIs of, vitamin D to help, with my, cancer situation and bones. So are the kids gonna sue the, yeah, Melody's the lead singer of Liliac, and I just haven't seen her lately. Okay, back to Tina. Tina, are the kids suing the police department? They should, especially if it comes back that it's brittle bone disease and that could have happened to anybody. They should sue the hell out of them. Get a house. Get a house off that thing, man. Make them pay money. Hell, tell them to talk to me. I'll convince them. But yeah, that's the thing. Oh man, the wife's getting me some chocolate ice cream. I'm probably gonna sign off at that point once it comes in. And then we're gonna be doing a video. It's gonna be either you like it or you hate it. Tina, I don't even bother watching it. You won't like it. It's called Fuck Around Find Out. It is an AI um, video, and it's got Trump in it. It's got Elon Musk. It's got um, a badass looking Uncle Sam and JD Vance. So if you're not offended by that stuff and you want to watch some cool stuff, that's good. If you don't like any of those people involved, please do not watch it. Please do not have it. Yes, I know. Fuck Donald Trump. I know that. That's why I just warned you not to watch it ahead of time. That way you don't have to hear it later. But I mean, it's a cool video. It's done with AI. The song's pretty freaking good. I like it. We're only doing it. We're not doing it as music reaction, just as something that we like to put something out there. Again, like I said, after the treatments of this week, starting next week, we'll put out a couple more videos and get back to putting more videos out. Besides that, it's just we're taking it one day at a time. And bless you guys for still being fans of the channel and friends in real life. Oh shit. And chocolate ice cream's here. So you want to say bye to everybody? And then I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna demolish this.
Good night, everyone. Thank you for tuning in.
We appreciate you guys. And like I said, we are taking donations through the PayPal, through the link in our if you go to our page, you'll see that the extra links, there is a PayPal me link. And if you guys want to donate and help us out, that's great. Um don't get her started, Bear Kitty. Anyways, so if you guys want to donate, whatever you want, I don't care. It doesn't have to be anything big, but if you'd like, you can go through PayPal. We don't go through GoFundMe because GoFundMe is a ripoff. they charge you 25% when you use them. And so whatever gets donated, it's it literally gets 25% of it gets taken away. So it's horrible. If you honey, you take care of your family, you don't worry about it. It's just I'm putting that out for anybody watching the video. All right, besides that, guys, we love you guys. We want to tell you to have a uh great life. Be kind to one another. Please check in. Please check in with us at any time that you can. Um, you can go all the links and follow us everywhere. Um, and besides that, Vicky, I love you.
Love you too. And
Ye-
if you believe in prayer, please keep praying for Arthur.
And besides that, you know what I always say? Be kind to one another. We'll see you in the next one. Good night, Vicky.
Good night, AJ.